It's got its snake. Hello, hey.
Hey, it's Nay. And welcome to my channel. So I just want to come on here real quick. I feel like I've been talking all day. And talk about 4 combos that are just chef's kiss, guys. Chef's kiss. And while I do watch other fragrance YouTubers, I don't watch them all. So I feel like these are original combos, but you just never know. You never know. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. And I'm going to be saving my favorite for last. So you gotta watch. You know what I mean? To get to the one I think is the best of the best. They're all really good though. So let's hit the first one. It is a dupe with an original. Listen, I love me a good dupe. This is Ambery Saffron, which is Dossier's dupe for MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540, the infamous. This smells really good. This is just like that very, very airy, slightly sweet, candy-esque scent. It's really pretty. Woo! Calm down. Very gorgeous. Dries down a little. It's just very nice. I'm not going to get into the scent profiles too hard. And then this is Tom Ford's Metalique. Let's talk. Tom Ford's Metalique gives me almost like a metallic-y, like a cold metallic-y smell. Now, I love this fragrance. It's definitely a very androgyne scent. I believe this is a vanilla scent as well. Very interesting. And then the dry down warms up to a pretty vanilla. These are very nice because it gives the Ambery Saffron a very chilly, icy, almost metallic opening. And then they dry down. This right here, this Metalique, gives the Ambery Saffron a bit of a vanilla, like not creamy, but more grounded approach, right? Because to me, Ambery Saffron and Baccarat Rouge 540, the original, is very airy and in the air. This is why I have a hard time with Cloud being considered. Like, there's aspects of it being airy, but then it's also a thick gourmand scent. I don't consider Baccarat Rouge 540 a thick gourmand scent. So these work together because this is like a cool, icy, that dries down into a little bit of a sweeter scent that has a little bit of weight to her. So she adds some weight, and then she also like ices up the beginning of Baccarat Rouge 540. It makes her a little bit like, I don't know, it's giving a mini Elsa. But this is a nice combo. The longevity is not too bad either with this one. I did wear this in the winter. Although I have worn Metalique I like Metalique in the cold weather, but I also like Metalique in the warm weather. And you can wear Baccarat Rouge 540 anytime. It's a signature scent worthy, as we all know. So I think it will also work in the warm weather. And what's great about it is I never really had a huge bug problem with Metalique, and I never really had I have a little dent in here, but like, I just think this is going to work for those who want to smell good but don't want a heavy scent, because some of these scents are definitely packing a heavy punch. So this is the lightest of all of them. So yeah, that is Dossier's Ambery Saffron or Baccarat Rouge 540, or any of the other dupes, and Tom Ford's Metalique. On Dossier also, I believe, has a dupe for this, or maybe somebody has a dupe for Metalique. The next one is another one that is a combo with Dossier. This is Dossier's Ambery Cherry, which is their dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. This definitely lasts much longer on me. I like the Lost Cherry scent profile, and I do have a dupe for it on its way. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that because I think this profile is just like a delicious cherry. It's a gourmand cherry that's just cooked. Like, it's a cooked cherry, not a pie, but like almost like it's gourmand. There's like cinnamon and almond and all that good stuff in here. Mango Flesh. Follow me for a second before you're like, alrighty. This is a wonderful fruity cocktail of dessert wonders. So This is a powerhouse. This is quite strong. Together, if you're not careful, it's giving explosion. It also gives I am a main character. I am important. I am here. This is mango flesh is what I think Sailor Venus. Guys, I'm like, what is this girl's name? What I think Sailor Venus would wear, and I think Ambery Cherry would be on Sailor Jupiter or Sailor Mars. I say either or because this is definitely a delicious scent. I think Sailor Jupiter would like that, but I also think Sailor Mars would wear this because it is a powerful scent, sweet, but she packs a punch. And that's kind of just how I would categorize Sailor Mars for sure. But anyway, together they make this like a thick yet bright fragrance that's well spiced, bright, adult smell. This is a grown people scent. I would not offer this up to my daughter. I am gonna have my cousin smell this because she's a grown-ass woman, but like I wouldn't offer up either of these to a young person, only because they're giving bigomonting. This smells like red wine and almost spoiled, but just super ripe mango, which is just liquor smell, right? So I don't want my child, even my son, because I think they're both unisex, to smell like that in school. No. Nor do I want him to get used to that smell and then go looking for the actual smell of these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's sexy. They're both quite sexy scents to me. Ambery Cherry, aka Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, is a very sexy, deep, date night, I'm making a presence known scent, and I don't need these little girls or my children. Okay, nor do I want my little boy them pan ground pitney. You know what I mean? So this is sexy, it's deep, it's well spiced, but the spice is never booming in my face. It's just blended very well. And because this fragrance is so well blended and you like, it's immaculate. And this is the only one in which I can interchange which one's the base. Excuse me, if you haven't watched another video, a base fragrance for me when I do layering is the one that has the biggest presence or is the primary fragrance. I want you guys to smell with wisps of something else. You can do the either way. For me, I definitely have to smell. I definitely spray Metalique first and then Ambery Saffron. For here, it really could go either way because you could really do up the of the cherry spiced, very well spiced, beautiful, thick, delicious, almost boozy like cherry. And then layer in that bright sweetness, like you drop a couple good, very, very ripe mango pieces to cook down into that. Or you can give it, you have a bright, red, winey, very ripe mango, and then you drop a couple sprays of this, and it just brings it down. Like a jazz woman, like she just, from her, oh wow, this is a combo. Try this, try all of these, but if I would try this. And if you have the original Tom Ford Lost Cherry and the mango skin, try that. It's so wonderful. It's a vibe. So yeah, Ambery Cherry and mango flesh. So yeah, that was 2 dupes. This is another 2 dupes. I have a lot of dupes, guys, okay? Nothing's wrong with it. This is Matcha Licious by Dua. This is their dupe of matcha meditation, matcha something, I think, from the replica line. Delicious. I used to get like a slight smoke smell. It's been macerating for a little while. I don't really smell anymore. Okay, what I smell from the original matcha meditation and this, I'm gonna say it's about an 88% dupe, which is pretty good. This one has a little more touch of powderiness as of right now. It's delicious. It's creamy as well. Has a touch of sweet. There's a little brightness in here. Ooh, a little brightness in here that I think is amazing. And this is Princess, which is the dupe for the infamous I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess by Killian. And this is a very sweet, marshmallowy fragrance that creamifies matcha-licious and sweetifies it even more. Like you drop a very well melted without being toasted, just a melted and mixed in marshmallow. I noticed that bright aspect that can hit me in this one that is not as strong when you mix these together. This is my base and this is the top, and it just, this is they're both quite they're both reasonably strong, but this is a little stronger, and so that's why I feel like when I base this, it's the sweetness and then you matchify it a little bit. I think that works. You could switch and drown yourself in this and give a little spritz of this. I just think they work the best with that creaminess that they both kind of have. Whereas this is like a fluffy creaminess, this is like a slight creaminess in an actual like matcha drink. There's a little bit of a it's less sweet. So it really just depends what you're going for. I guess you can do Matchalicious first and then Princess, but I preferred it when I had Princess being the base and then topped it with this, because I still definitely spot the Matchalicious. I think you can kill some of the notes in this one when you have Matchalicious as your base. So yeah, that is Matcha Meditation and I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess, or the Dua dupes, or whatever other dupes of them that you have from any other dupe house. The last one is my favorite. It's Wondrous. Guys, this was originally my scent of the night, and I had to wash it off because I got a new gift, and I just had to test that out. But this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I do believe this to be the sexy, I think the Amber Cherry and Mango Flesh one is sexy for sure, but this is even sexier. This is By the Fireplace by Replica. We all know this. Smoky, sweet, on my skin fragrance. I've gotten quite a few compliments in this. Actually, I think I dropped the video. Yeah, I dropped the video already of some of my most complimented fragrances in the last couple months, and this is one of them. Smoky, woody, sweet, marshmallowy type of like a roast toasted marshmallow scent, and then Booze and Vanille, which is their dupe for Emmy Kalef's Note Vanille. The sexy, slightly powdery, boozy, sweet, like boozy fragrance. So these together give you this sweet, like you're at a restaurant that has dim lighting, okay? Let me set the mood for a second, okay? It has dim lighting. It is a it has dim lighting. It is like darker colors with some rich warmth colors in there. It has these big, huge fireplaces strategically placed. Maybe just two, because it's not a massive place, and the fire is on, so it's cold outside, so they have this nice warmth enveloping you. They have those really cool drinks, some of those old school traditional drinks with a nice twist to it, some newer drinks that have a bit of tradition in it. They're bougie. There's probably a jazz band playing in the background, or doing renditions with jazz instruments, jazzy like instruments, to create this sexy atmosphere. They probably have some type of section right in an area in which you can get a little bit of like the whiff of like maybe like hookah or something. You don't get a hookah smell. I'm just setting that mood, like that sexy, vibing, delicious. So they don't do meals. They do like those like finger, like the really bougie like finger foods. You can order them, but it's not ridiculously priced, but it is priced a little higher end because it's good quality food. And you're just there, you know, they have a dress code. You can't wear jeans and sneakers and stuff and hoodies and stuff. You gotta look nice, and I think this right here is the vibe I get with these. It's definitely very sexy. This is very sweet with Booze and Vanille. I do believe them to be unisex, but I personally myself, I think anyone could wear, but I personally myself see just a tad in just a not in a feminine direction. It's beautiful. This is so sexy. I personally wouldn't wear this like the grocery store or just function on a day-to-day, although I have worn this because I just love the scent of it. I mean, I'm putting a nice little dent in it, and I have worn this during the day together. It's just, I have to be going somewhere at nighttime. I have to be going somewhere, you know, or I'm taking care of myself, my self-care night. That's why I want to wear it, because I just felt sexy wearing it. Going on a date and you want to make an impression, well, you already know the person perhaps, right? Because you don't want to get, you know, I mean, it's up to you, like, when you want to, you know what I mean? But like, you already know them, and you already know them, you know, they're all lucky, and you want to do a little something. This is it. Booze and Vanille and By the Fireplace, guys. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. If you reach the end of this video, go ahead and drop me a mango emoji to let me know you reached the end of the video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the whole video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.